Scene 3. Action. Where have you been, sister?
Killing pigs.
And you, sister?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap and munched away at them. Give me one, I said. Get away from me, witch, the fat woman cried. Her husband had sailed off to Aleppo as master of a ship called the Tiger. I'll sail there in a kitchen strainer, turn myself into a tailor's rat and do things to him.
I'll give you some wind to sail there.
And I will give you some more.
I already have control of all the other winds, along with the ports from which they blow, and every direction on the sailor's compass in which they blow, and every direction on the sailor's compass in which they can go. I'll drain the life out of him. He won't catch a wink of sleep, either at night or during the day. He will live as a cursed man for 81 weeks. He will waste away in agony. Although I can't make his ship disappear, I can still make his journey miserable. Look what I have here.
Show me, show me.
Here I have the thumb of a pilot who was drowned while trying to return home.
A drum, Macbeth has come!
We with sisters hand in hand, swift travelers over the sea and land, dance around and around like so. 3 times yours and 3 times mine and 3 times more to add up to 9. Enough! The job is finished! Boom!
I have never seen a day that was so good and bad at the same time.
How far is it supposed to be to Falls? What are these creatures? They don't look like they belong on this planet, but I see them standing here on Earth. Are you alive? Can you answer questions? You seem to understand me. Because of Earth, each of us has put a gruesome finger to her skinny lips. You look like women, but your beards keep me from believing that you really are.
Speak if you can. What kind of creature are you?
All hail Macbeth! Hail to you, Thane of Glamis!
All hail Macbeth, hail to the Thane of Corridor. All hail Macbeth, our future king.
My dear Macbeth, why do you look so startled and afraid of these nice things they're saying to tell me honestly? Are you illusions, or are you really what you seem to be? You've greeted my noble friend with honors and talk of a future so glorious that you've made him speechless. But you don't say anything to me. If you can see the future and say how things will turn out, tell me. I don't want your favors, and I'm not afraid of your hatred.
Hail!
Hail! Hail!
You are lesser than Macbeth, but also greater.
You are not as happy as Macbeth, but also happier.
Your descendants will be kings, though you will not be one. All praise Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
Wait, you only told me part of what I want to know. Stay and tell me more. I already know I'm Thane of Glamis, because I'm here to the position when my father, Sinel, died. But how can you tell me that I'm the Thane of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor is alive, and he's a rich and powerful man. For me to be king is completely impossible, just as it's impossible for me to be the Thane of Cawdor. Tell me where you learn these strange things and why you stop us at this desolate place with these prophetic greetings. Speak, I command you. Speak.
The earth has bubbles just like the water, and these creatures must have come from a bubble in the earth. Where did they disappear to?
Into thin air. Their bodies melted like breath in the wind. I wish they had stayed.
Were these things we're talking about really here, or are we both on drugs?
Your children will be kings.
You will be the king.
And Thane of Cawdor too. Isn't that what they say?
That's exactly what they said.
Who's coming?
Good morrow!
Oh, good evening. The king was happy to hear of your success, Macbeth. Whenever he hears the story of your exploits in the fight against the rebels, he becomes so amazed it makes him speechless. He was also shocked to learn that on the same day you fought against the rebels, you also fought against the army of Norway, and that you weren't the least bit afraid of death, even as you killed everyone around you. Messenger after messenger delivered news of your bravery to the king with praise for how you defended his country was so admirable.
The king sent us to give you his thanks and to bring you to him, for this is not your real reward. It does not come from us.
And to give you the taste of what's in store for you. Your hands. He told me to call you Thane of Cawdor. The title belongs to you now. All hail, Thane of Cawdor!
Can the devil tell the truth?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why are you putting his clothes on me?
The man who was Thane of Cawdor lives, but he has been sentenced to death, and he deserves to die. I don't know whether he fought on Norway's side, or if he secretly aided the rebels, or if he fought with both our enemies. But his treason, which has been proven, and he has confessed, means he's finished.
It's just like they said. Now I'm the Thane of Cawdor and the Thane of Glamis. And the best part of what they predicted is still to come. Thank you for the news.
Oh, you're welcome.
Aren't you hoping that your kids will become king? After all, the witches who set the Thane of Cawdor promised them nothing less.
If you trust what they say, you might be kings as well as Thane of Cawdor. But this is strange. The agents of evil often tell us part of the truth to lead us to destruction. They earn our trust by telling us the truth about little things, but they betray us when it will damage us the most. Men, I'd like a word with you.
Yes, very well.
So far, the witches have told me 2 things that came true, so it seems like I will become king. The supernatural temptation doesn't seem bad, but it can't be good. If it's bad, why was I promised a promotion that turned out true? I'm Thane of Cawdor, just like they said. But if this is good, why do I think of murdering Duncan? The dangers that threaten me here and now frighten me less than the things I'm imagining. Even though it's just a fantasy so far, the thought of committing murder shakes me so much that I hardly know who I am anymore. My ability to act is stifled by my thoughts and speculations, and the only things that matter to me are the things that don't really exist.
Look at Macbeth. He's in a daze.
If fate wants me to be king, perhaps fate will just make it happen. I won't have to do anything.
Macbeth is not used to his new titles. They're like new clothes. They don't fit until you break them in over time.
One way or another, what's going to happen is going to happen.
Good Macbeth, we're ready when you are.
I'm sorry I was distracted, kind gentlemen. I won't forget the trouble you've taken for me. Let's go to the king. Think about what happened today, and later we can talk about it.
Absolutely.
Until then, we've said enough. Let's go, my friends.
Let's go.
Don't talk yet.
I had to fuck on the way out.
We got to be